The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel, where our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I am Lei Ermitanio, streaming from Las Piñas City. Good evening, you are watching TNC Express Momspirations, Part 4 of 6. Hello and good afternoon again, mga mommies, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. For those who are watching this live, can you please comment down Team Live? And for those who will watch this on replay, please comment down Team Replay. And please also comment down where you're watching from. Gusto naming malaman kung saan ang mga viewers natin this afternoon. Comment down your province, your city, or maybe kung saang country kayo watching right now. So ayan, another exciting episode today, but I hope you also learned a lot from our past episodes. Ang dami nating na-invite na mga moms who have their very inspiring stories and stories that we can learn a lot from. And these moms that I invited here in our Momspirations, lahat sila I know personally. Kaya I know kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan nila. I know their story of success. And that's why I only invite moms that I know personally. Kasi mas genuine yung ating chikahan pag kilala natin sila personally. And this one, yung ating guest today, I also know her personally. I met her from one of DTI project or program, which is KMME. And sobrang na-inspire ako how hardworking she is, how inspiring her story is. Kaya I know it's really worth to invite her in this program and share her story with all of you. And sa mga nanonood dyan, I would love to know kung sino sa inyo ang from corporate would love to shift, maging full-time entrepreneur. Ayan. So I hope you can comment down kung you're someone like that too, or you know someone na gustong, or maybe your husbands na gustong mag-jump from corporate world into entrepreneurship. Kasi I know we will learn a lot from our special guest today. So ayan, introduce ko na sa inyo with no further ado kasi we only have a very limited time. So let's bring on to our virtual Momspiration stage, Mommy Irene. Ayan, hello Mommy Irene, good afternoon. Ayan,
Hi,
Mommy Irene
Irene.
is the CEO and founder of the EcoShift. So ayan, how are you, Mommy Irene?
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Lei. Thank you for inviting me. And good afternoon sa ating mga mommies who are also listening to Momspiration. So all is good. And I'm really excited to share a few of my stories with you. And I hope you get something out of it. And then you'd be inspired to transition from being an employee to being an entrepreneur. Ayan, exciting. So excited ako sa kwentuhan natin.
Ayan. Pero before we start the chikahan, can you let us can you let our audience know what is the eco shift about?
Sorry, napuputol. So for what the Eco Shift is all about. So, um,
Mm.
the EcoShift is a brand of personal care essential that is meant to give you options if you wanted to shift to a plastic-free lifestyle. So, ganun yung essence ng brand natin. So, like for example, if you are aware of what plastic does to our environment, like yung harmful effects nito, kasi di ba yung mga plastic sachets, yung mga plastic bottles, it takes years bago siya mag-biodegrade. So, ang ginagawa ni The Eco Shift is we just wanted to give you options na, hey, if you wanted to shift to plastic free, here are options that you can choose from in your personal care and home care products.
Ang ganda nun, 'di ba? Kasi talagang parang biggest contributor ng pollution sa ating like sa land and sa seas, yung mga plastic na come from yung everyday na ginagamit natin. And this is a really very good advocate. But before that, before we move on to knowing more about your journey sa business, can we know who's Mommy Irene before the Eco Shift?
Okay. So before I launch yung the EcoShift na product or before I ventured full-time sa entrepreneurship, so I'm a single parent of two beautiful girls. Like, syempre, mommy, di ba?
Yes, very
Beautiful yung
beautiful
girls
naman
ko.
talaga.
So they're 18 and 16 years old now. So I built my career with the pharmaceutical industry. So I'm a sales and marketing how do you call this professional since like 18 years na. Actually, because I really love the sales at that for some reason. Diba Sam? Kasi this is the path that I took. And so, multinational companies, doon ako na-train in terms of sales and marketing. So everything that I learned from this one, from my sales and marketing career, yun yung ginamit ko sa pag-transition with doing the EcoShift, no, when I became a full-time entrepreneur. So basically, that's how I sort of describe. I'm a mom first. Mom
Yes.
muna. And yung pagiging social entrepreneur. Ayan.
Ayan, ang galing. Pero what was the reason behind kasi very established ka na sa career mo sa corporate, 'di ba, sa company mo. And
Mhm.
it's really a very good company that you were with. Why did you
Mhm.
choose the entrepreneurship path, which is alam natin pag inumpisahan mo talaga hindi pa ganun kasigurado, 'di ba? So what convinced you or what was the big reason behind the shift?
Hindi siya madali, I have to agree. Kaya doon sa the ones who wanted to, because a lot of my friends, like, they would say na, oh, I really wanted to start a business too. That's nice, no? It's a good path that you can take. But you also need to have, like, look inward kung ready ka na ba to make the jump. Meron kasing mga factors involved yan. For example, are you liquid enough? Can you afford na wag mo nang na you would be self-employed, na walang income na pumapasok regularly? Kasi remember, if you're an employee, every 15-30, you are assured that there's sahod, there's salary, diba?
Yes.
Pag self-employed ka, it's a gamble. And then you also need to assess, do you have enough skills for this one? Do you have a product that actually sell? Has it been tested sa market? So with
Mhm.
me naman, as a single parent kasi, hindi ako pwedeng one income stream. Dati pa. Simply because I have this lifestyle na I wanted to maintain. So, yung salary ko, enough lang din yun sa basic needs namin, di ba? Paano naman yung luho ko? Di ba? Gusto ko magpa-firework. Di ba?
Yes.
Yung ganyan. So, I have to have another income stream. So, the EcoShift is not the only, it's not the first that I ventured into business,
Oh,
yung side
okay.
hustle. I call it a side hustle. Marami. I sold yung parang 10 years ago kasi lumalabas sa Facebook feed ko eh. Yung
Mm.
mga memories, di ba? Kung ano-ano
Oo.
binibenta ko. Nagbenta ako ng clothes. I had like, tawag ko pa doon, Meyer Online. Yung mga clothing, I had
Mm.
that came from China. Tapos, I was also selling soap na before. Yung mga whitening soap. Pinasok ko yan dati. Tapos, and then, nag-ano din ako, yung gusto kong gawin, nag-makeup artist, nag-event
Oh, wow,
planner,
really?
I did all that. Kung ano yung maisip ko, ginagawa ko
Oo,
kasi.
ang galing.
Ano, kung ano yung, ay gusto ko itong gawin, so gagawin ko. I try. Pero it's like trial and error. But every time na it did not work out, that did not deter me to push for more. Like find something else that I really want to do. But of course, I never let go of my full-time job. I also
Yes.
built my career on the side. So I started as a medical rep until eventually when I left pharma, I was already head of sales, yung national na scope.
Wow.
So nag-decide ako to jump actually around 2019. So 2018, I launched the product, yung brand, because when I was 40, nagkaroon ako ng midlife crisis. I had I had scare and said, okay, I wanted to do something. Ano bang pwede ko gawin na would actually meron akong impact. You know, I can do something sa community. It was not really the profit at first. It was more of gusto ko mag-volunteer, I want to help, something like that. So, and then there was this one image kasi that was left on me na made really huge impact. Yung, I was like looking at yung climate change na on my feed. So, sabi ko, okay, I would want to limit my use of plastic. So that's how it started. So when I do my field work, I stopped using na yung bottled water, I stopped buying, ganyan. And then, since ahente ako by nature, sales ako, so you know, you
Yeah.
tend to influence people around you, uy, huwag ka na maganito, you have to ganyan. So,
Yes.
and then, I wanted to do na dun sa personal care. Yung shampoo, conditioner, gusto ko nang mag-shift. Kaso, wala akong mahanap. Meron, yung expensive, di ba? I think you know all of
Yes.
these brands na.
Yeah.
So, mahal. So, parang umaaray ako. Aray, parang mahal. Di ba? So parang
Oo nga, very expensive nga niya.
di ba? Sabi ko, wala bang alternative? So, medyo frustrating siya for me. Like, kunwari, committed ako na gusto kong mag-plastic free.
Yes.
Wala akong mahanap
Walang
na
options, oo.
Exactly. So, sabi ko, sige nga, maglo-launch na lang ako ng product. And coming from
Yun.
marketing, sabi ko, okay, fine. Eh, ganun din ka, same time, Christmas. So, hanap. Tapos, yun na, pinost ko sa Facebook. And then for some reason, because of my network, people are buying for Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
So, on my first month, I sold 50,000 pesos in December. And sabi ko, sige, yung 30th month pay ko, lagay ko na dito. For some reason, sa dami ng mga nagawa ko dati ng mga benta-benta, like that. Dito sabi ko, sige, ito seryosohin ko to, gagawin ko.
Ang galing no, kasi parang it started from yung problem mo na you want a solution and then you became the solution. Diba?
Exactly.
Ang galing nung ganon. Ayun sa inyo mga moms, di ba? For you to find your soulmate product or soulmate business, you need to find something that you're passionate with and also should be a solution to a problem. Para may demand, di ba?
Exactly.
So, ayun,
So,
ang galing. Ang galing ng story pala ng start ng The Eco Chef.
Parang it just started na out of, kasi gusto ko na meron akong option. So, naka-address siya ng need actually. And
yes,
then,
tama.
Nung when strangers started buying na, sabi ko, oh, okay, pwede pala siya. But it took me a year before I resigned. Like,
pero parang 1 year. Pero that's still short for some, di ba? 1 year. Parang, short, even for me, parang 1 year pa lang, pero you took the plunge na of, going full blast, full time sa business mo.
The brand.
And, ang galing, no? What was your, deciding factor na, I'm ready to just leave my job and take this full time?
You have to take the plunge. Actually, when I had this friend also who was into entrepreneurship, I asked him that same question. So, when did you decide na, oops, I'm ready? Yes. And then, ang sagot niya sa akin, you will know, which is actually true. You will know when you're about to take the plunge. But for me, ano talaga is, I have set goals. I have set goals. Like, for example, if I sold so and so, then I can resign. Yeah, ganyan. So, for
take note
example,
mga mommies ha. May goals dapat.
Kasi I made a computation na, can I live with this kind of income? Diba? What are the sacrifices that I have to make? And then I also made sure that I had zero debt when I moved to
Oh,
full-time
that's
entrepreneurship.
wise.
Kasi if I had debts, what if I don't have benta? Diba? I don't have
Yes.
sales. So, I still have to support yung mga debts, ganyan. So, I made a computation talaga, Lay. And then, yung one full year na yon, in average ko yung average sales, I took the lowest sale and then the
Mm-hmm.
highest. And then, tininan ko yung peaks and valleys niya. And then, tininan ko yung lowest na benta if I can live with this kind of income lang. Diba? Like,
Yes.
ang original plan lang doon is, sige ako lang, wala akong employees. I can bootstrap this.
Mm-mm.
Parang ganyan. So, nung 2019, December, I think may pop-up sa Glorieta, like 2 years
Mm-mm.
ago. Uh, and then, nag-sale. Grabe, ang ganda ng reception. Parang we made, like, I'm not gonna mention, siguro we made like 500,000 in one day.
Wow.
So,
In
sabi ko,
one
oh my God,
day.
I'm a
Wow.
person na. Yun. Sabi ko,
Ang
parang
galing.
bahala talaga ako. Pero kasi, um, sabi ko, meron siyang potential. Pero yun, gross yun, diba? So, hindi
Oo,
pa naman
gross
yung
yun.
net na ganyan pa.
Yes.
So, nung nangyari siya, sabi ko, okay, I'm gonna take the plunge. But, sobrang hindi ako nakatulog, yung scared. Like, oo,
I
di
can
ba?
imagine.
Super scared.
Grabe yun
Pero,
Oo.
maganda yun kasi wala akong debts. I think
Yes,
it's
yes.
the utang kasi
That's
that's
a wise
making you,
decision. Yeah. To
oo.
clear muna the desk kasi if you have something na monthly mo binabayaran, parang mas dagdag cargo pa yun, di ba? Iniisip mo na yung monthly mong pasweldo sa mga staff and then you still have debts to pay na monthly din na pag nag-fail ka, something can damage your, your credit score or
Mm-mm.
yung magkaka-affect talaga sa mo, sa financials mo. Ang galing.
Yung
Mm.
utang is bada, especially if you're an
Yeah,
entrepreneur.
of
There's good
course.
debt and bad debt, diba?
Yes,
Pero that
yes.
time kasi personal debt yun have to, Of
Yes.
course, pagdating dito naman, peaks and valleys, diba? So ngayon, balik na naman tayo doon, meron ka na namang debt.
So dapat talaga you compute, you need to average. Pag you set a goal, compute yung pinaka lowest. So yun yung naging strategy mo. That's one of your deciding factors. You computed the lowest average sales, ganyan. And then if it's something that you can live by, then yeah, you push it. What about when it comes to yung savings mo, personal savings? Like how, kasi di ba parang sabi nila, if you want mag-resign from work and find a new job or find a new source of living, at least you have 6 months worth of your salary, parang gano'n. So you have parang 6 months worth of your salary na savings para you have 6 months na buffer para sa another venture mo. So
Yeah.
sa ikaw naman, how did you save or ano yung ano mo, isinubi mo how much or how many months yung talagang sinecure
Savings
mo
ka?
na meron ka. Oo.
Wala, magugulan ka.
Seryoso? Wag. Ang galing, grabe
Every
ah.
time, wala talaga, sir. Basta ang importante sa akin, meron akong zero na debt. Yung nga lang, I had inventory.
Ah.
Yung nag-resign ako kasi, di ba? Meron akong inventory in stocks. So parang yun na yung
Okay.
asset ko.
Yun na.
Pero
Oo,
in terms
tama.
of savings, wala, zero. Kaya nga super, oh my God, hindi ako makakatulog. But,
You really have to work hard.
yes, I don't advise this like, you really need to have like some sort of savings. Like, ako naman medyo risk taker kasi ako. Kasi matanda na.
Bongga ni sticker yun, I swear.
So, wala. But it actually worked for me
It
because
worked, yes.
even now, like, it's nice to have a plan B. Parang it's because I don't want to go back to corporate na experience ko na I own my own company. I have
Yes.
people. Ayoko na I'm under a boss na, di ba?
Yes. And you're making an impact.
So,
Diba?
sa akin, I have to make this work. So, todo talaga. Like, the first 2 years was really tough. Third year ko pala ngayon, no? Actually, second year ko tong full-time. It's still tough. Yung parang you work long hours. You really have to work long hours. You have to make sacrifices kasi you cannot afford to hire people, ganyan.
Yes.
Plus, you do everything, lahat. Kung before, manager ka, you have people who does it for you,
Yes.
donya ka doon, walang manager, ikaw na messenger, ikaw pa, maintenance, ikaw manager, marketing, training, all in one yan. So, that's
True.
something na ready ka dapat when you
Yeah.
take the leap into entrepreneurship.
Sabi
I
nga
don't
nila, choose your
advise.
heart, 'di ba? Choose your heart. If yung heart na gusto mo is yung may sinusunod kang boss, then that's good for you. Pero kung yung heart mo is ito, working long hours but you are your own boss, eh 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Yun ang path na sundin mo. But what do you think is the key factor or what are the key factors of the success of your brand?
It's more on value proposition. It's really on my brand is reliant on its authenticity. Like
Mhm.
parang extension siya of who I am. Yung which is I don't actually it doesn't work 100% na success proof siya. It's a work
Yeah.
in progress. But for me, if you're going to put up a business, you have to know kung ano yung gusto mo talaga. Are you going to build a brand or are you just
Yeah.
going to build something na just for selling, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
So you really have to find out why are you doing this. So for the
Purpose.
EcoShift
Yes.
naman, yung why, my why kasi was very clear na I just want to encourage people to shift to plastic free. Which is parang doon talaga siya napupunta. Every decision that we made sa brand, kino-consider talaga yon. Ano
Oo.
yung impact sa environment? Pwede ba tong
Yes.
plastic free? Kung hindi pwede, regardless of gaano ko pa siya kagustong ilabas sa market kasi may benta siya, maganda yung demand, hindi ko siya mailalabas. So I have to think of ways on how to innovate the product. So for the
Para align
brand,
pa rin, no, sa brand.
yes,
Yeah.
dapat align siya. So, for me, I'm very proud of that kasi yung bosses ng brand, nagsistick talaga siya doon.
Mm-mm.
Ngayon, is it like 100% maganda? Maganda kasi I'm proud of how the brand is, yung effect niya and
Yes.
yung sa hair, kung maganda siya,
Mm-mm.
ganyan. But of course, it doesn't work for everyone eh. 'Di ba? So if it
True.
doesn't work for you, that's fine. Basta ang ano namin is once na nandyan ka na, you have decided to take the shift to plastic free. It doesn't have to be our brand. Just like pick the ones that really suit your best. Happy na kami doon.
Yes.
Like the message has been received, 'di ba?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
of course, nandun yung we really wanted to satisfy our customers too. Pero, syempre, you cannot have it all naman. Yun
Correct,
lang
correct.
yung ano ko. So,
Totoo
if you
naman
want,
talaga na kahit anong product, kahit sa food, you cannot satisfy everyone. So, meron talagang tao na mahiyang doon, may tao talaga na magugustuhan yon. So, we just focus on the people na talagang magugustuhan yung brand natin or the same people who resonate with our brand. So, yun
true.
talaga. Ang
Exactly.
ganda. At saka sobrang natutuwa ako kasi meron kang yung campaign mo na ano yung 1 million
Mission.
1 million mission. So
Mm-mm.
so far nasa ilan na kayo?
Ang
I know
layo pa
you
ng 1 million.
you counted pero for it's still very young, 3 years pero ang successful na rin talaga ng brand. Ang talagang um, parang kayo yung first the go-to brand when it comes to plastic-free products. Yung sa shampoo bars, ganyan, kayo na yung go-to brand, di ba?
Yeah,
Kung
that's
ayaw
the
nila nung mahal
plan.
na imported brand. Because
Well, we
parang,
wanted to
yeah.
be, we want to be top of mind. Wala
Mhm.
kasi tayo mga survey. I haven't done a usage survey yet. But we wanted to be the top of mind when yung sinasabi mo na pag sinabi
Mhm.
mo, plastic free, the eco-shift na, that's what we
Yes.
wanted. When it comes to the 1 million mission, when I did that mission, na nag-compute ako, well, sobra kasi akong optimistic. Sabi ko, ay, kaya. Tapos, nandiyan na yung Because how we count it kasi, at least once. So it has to be a
Mhm.
million people.
Uh-huh.
Diba? But, well, sabi ko, sige, baka medyo, and then we count it lang doon sa benta sa Shopify. We
Benta.
don't count Shopee, Lazada. We don't count it eh. Yung Shopify lang talaga na
Mm-mm.
unique customers. Medyo malayo pala yung siguro, I think nung January, yung last kong check, 25,000 people. Once a year lang ako nag-check eh. So I did
Mm-mm.
not check yung number ngayon, mag-yearly na rin naman. But, I'm happy to share na in terms of how many bars we sold every day, we are selling at least 12 bars an hour. So 12
Oh
an
my
hour.
God. O, di
That's
ba?
a lot.
That's a
So,
lot. That's a lot.
as in, marami siya. So, in 1 year, pag kinumpute mo yung 12 bars into sachets, nasa 4 million plastic sachets ata
O,
yung
di ba? Ang
conversion.
dami na kayong na ano, na eliminate na gumamit ng ano, ng sachet. Ayun.
Totoo. So, nakakatuwa siya. Pero,
Pero
wala pa
ano,
yung 1 million.
yeah, we're talking about the success. How about the biggest challenge naman that the Eco Shift faced so far?
Ay, nako. Marami. Marami, super. Yung una, when it started, more on the manpower, how you get to train your people, tapos COVID. Ito lang recently was in terms of the manufacturer, because we have our own manufacturing facility and then we decided to let it go. So, medyo meron talagang months na parang, oh my God, tutuloy ko pa ba to? Parang, alam mo yun? Parang kung if any other person ano na yun eh, oh, wala na yung
Bigay na,
manufacturing.
atras na.
Oo,
Oo.
wala na. So, eto lang to ha, 2 months ago.
Mhm.
I think 2 months, 3 months ago. Ano na ba ngayon? November na eh. Ang bilis eh.
November
August
na.
na nangyari. August, September, October. So, parang, kung if it were someone else, probably, kung medyo mahina yung loob mo, you would probably say, okay, I'm just gonna throw in the towel. But ito,
Mhm.
as in, tinuloy-tuloy namin. Kaya,
Yeah.
I'm also really grateful sa people that I have who stuck with the company.
Mhm.
Kumbaga, they believed in how I can pivot doon sa brand. And also, I'm just grateful that I have loyal customers. Alam mo yun, yung brand equity is there.
Yes,
So yung
yes.
transition na yun, it was really difficult kasi it's tough to, kasi we're handmade, diba? Even if you have
Mhm.
the formula, it's kind of tough to actually, yung exacto talaga na
Yes.
formulation. So far ngayon, okay na. So, naano na siya. Maganda na ulit. So, I'm happy. But we're still in the recovery. Kasi diba? Kasi
Yeah.
you lost investment, ganyan.
Pero
So,
that's how you gain strength and more resilient when it
yes.
comes to handling the business, 'di ba? Parang kung ano pan merong mga small challenges, ay mani na lang 'yan, parang gano'n na lang, no? Kasi you've been through, sobrang malalaking challenges. So the small ones, sobrang medyo dead man na lang 'yan.
Oo,
That's
parang
parang muscle. That's how you exercise your muscles.
yes,
'Di ba?
that's
So
true.
now, ang bilis ng oras, ano ba yan? We only have 3 minutes left.
Uh,
So to wrap up, what do you think is the tip or message that you can leave for our moms? You can give for our moms.
in terms of, for the mommies out there na who wanted to venture into doing a business, yung side hustle, ang ma-advise ko lang or siguro business tip is, alam mo, our passions change. Right now, you wanted to do this. After a few years, iba naman, that's okay. Basta as long as what you enjoy what you are doing. Diba? You really need to enjoy what you're doing. That way, once you give it love and care, your customers would also, they would also feel that your heart is into what you're doing. Even if you're like an employee, like you're working in a corporate world, if you give it your heart, your clients would also, know that your heart is in whatever it is that you're doing. So, wag matakot, go lang. But you also have to be wise. Di ba? Wag lang
Yes,
go. You
yes.
have to study. Wag plan lang. Kasi, dapat yung failure.
Calculated risk.
Oo. Dapat may plan B palagi. Pero, wag yung mga limitations na iniisip nyo, wala yan. Yung mga self-limiting belief, you have to overcome that and then learn how to overcome it and then take risk basta calculated ones. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
No,
Ang
so
ganda.
I wish you
Love
man
it.
good luck.
Ay, wait, you need, you mentioned to me the other day na meron kayong upcoming promo for your anniversary, tama ba?
Yes, actually meron ako nabasa dito sa comments na nag-try ng love series. Thank you for
Ay, talaga
buying
ba?
from us.
Wow.
So for those who wanted to try our shampoo bars and then you wanted to shift to a plastic-free lifestyle, the EcoShift is the right brand for you. So we have a 3rd-year anniversary sale. Oh, we're 3 na. December
Congratulations.
1, thank you, Lei. December 1 to 7. And our promo is buy one, get one at 50% off. So it's really tipid na kasi parang you get 120. So you get to pay only 325 for one shampoo and one conditioner. Perfect din siya for gift giving kasi Christmas,
Yes.
no?
Ay, naku, bibili ako niyan.
Yes, oo. Tapos if you're going to give it as gifts, we can provide you the box. You just put in the ribbon.
Wow.
Para ano na siya, gift ready. No, you just have to ask us para diretso-diretso.
Through your
Ayan.
social media, pag kunwari gusto nilang ipa-wrap, is it through, they can message you through your Facebook, tama ba, or Instagram?
Yes, oh. They can message the yung customer service namin, meron naman. Just give the order number and then we will take note. So, ngayon kasi
Ayan.
we will just give you the box and then you can put it inside the box na lang. Ganun siya. Kasi if you want na kami pa yung mag-wrap and
Mm.
mag-ribbon, may extra charge na yon for the box.
Okay.
So,
So that
okay
you
na
just
yan.
give the ano, yung mga gagamitin for wrapping. Wow.
Yes.
Ang galing. Thank
So
you
don't
so much,
forget.
Mommy Irene. Sobrang ang dami naming natutunan today. So tatandaan niyo mga miss yung mga tips na sinabi ni Mommy Irene today. And again, thank you so much, Mommy Irene. Thank you sa mga nanood din this afternoon. Thank you for your time. And sa mga manonood dito for on replay, thank you so much. I hope you can join us again on our next episode next Monday. So yan, abangan niyo ulit. Thank you so much and have a great evening, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.